Hey everyone, welcome back to Balthazar's Pagan Garden. This is a Minisode number 8. I just filmed Minisode number 7 yesterday, but I got something done and I wanted to show you. So here's a real quick look, and oh, I forgot to mention, for those people who are new watching this, my name is Frank, the host of Balthazar's Pagan Garden. So let's take a look at what I got done. I got one garden bed filled up again. I've been digging them out. Right now this one is half garden bed, half keeping my son occupied while I work in the yard. And so I've got this going, but I have this garden bed full. It's not just full of dirt either. As you can see, it's full of the soil I've been sifting out, which is moist, sort of. I mean, I haven't watered it in a while, so it's pretty dry, but it'll hold water really well. It's got sticks and leaves, but really small pieces of them, so it should draw the worms up pretty well. It's got some of the native sand and clay, so it'll hold water and keep wet. And overall, I think not too shabby, if you ask me. I filled it back up to the 6-inch mark. For those of you who don't know, this garden bed is made up of two 2x6s. So the first 2x6 is the 6-inch mark. I laid newspaper down underneath, kind of like you would for the Back to Eden method, because I like that. The paper stops weeds from poking through as fervently as they would normally. And the paper also breaks down, and it also holds water. Now, see, I've got some full leaves in here too, but that's fine. Now, I was thinking about restringing these lines, planting up some garlic and my onions, because I have to plant them. I don't have my cold frame yet, which is what I was hoping for. So if I plant them now in the spots that they're going to be, then that will work. But here's the thing. I don't know if I should use this bed for my corn, squash, beans, menagerie, the Three Sisters method of planting, or if I should use this bed. My mom was telling me that the corn's going to get really tall, which is obvious, but that the corn will shade out the tomatoes and everything else. So I don't know. I've got 3 feet in between, so that and the sun kind of travels across the sky from there to there, and I didn't lift the camera like this because I didn't want you to get blinded by the sun that's right over there somewhere. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Should I plant my onions over here, my tomatoes over here, and everything else, or should I plant my corn and squash and everything over here? Which way should we go with this? Alright, so that was a real short clip of the work I've been doing in the yard, and I think the new soil looks awesome. Well, old soil, re-sifted, mixed soil. I think the dirt looks good. Excuse me. I think the dirt looks pretty good. I'm really happy with it, and I'm going to keep sifting it out and keep breaking down my compost and everything else, so that way the other bed looks just as good. Now, I am still going to do the wood wicks when the other bed is empty. I'm only doing it in one bed because I only want to test it out first before I go full bore. And I was kind of hoping not to have to sift everything, but if the wood wicks work really well, I'm going to have to sift out at least that bed again. So, you know, what can you do? But yeah, so should I plant my tomatoes in the sifted bed with the onions and the peppers and everything else I was planning to plant there? should I plant my corn and my squash and everything there? If I'm going to plant my corn and squash, I'm also going to plant my potatoes over there. So let me know, because I would love to know what you guys think. Okay? Also, real quick, I wanted to say to everybody who's part of the beet contest that I wish you all good luck. I wish that everyone growing outdoors grows a giant, massive 20-pound beet, and everybody growing indoors, well, I hope to see you guys produce ones almost as big, but you and I are growing indoors, so, well, that's probably not going to happen. But hopefully I win, but I won't be upset if I don't. I like beets, period. So even if I don't win, I'll end up with a delicious beet that I can eat and be happy with. A giant, yellowy, white-fleshed, yummy, delicious beet. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh, and I did notice a fault again in the design of my composter, the same one that I saw before, but it's affecting the edges now. So the edges of the composter are opening up like the middle did, and so that's kind of irritating. But I gotta go in, I gotta get dinner ready, and then I gotta get off to work. So as always, this has been Frank with Balthazar's Pagan Garden, and I wish you all, the best in the beet contest. I wish you all the best in your gardens, and happy growing.